friends. Welcome back to Reed Road Rambling. Reed Road Rambling. Dab. Okay. Today I have my oldest grandgirl, Charlie Williams, here with me. She's 17 and she graduates this year, so she'll be graduating in 2025. And I thought it'd be super fun to do a compare and contrast because I graduated in 1980. So Charlie and I are graduating,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 45 years apart. So I thought it'd be fun to do a video on similarities and differences, like, senior year stuff. So let's go with it. First, I got to tell you that I call her Mig all the time, and it's such a cute story of how I got that. I taught Charlie how to read, and when she was really little, she was the teeniest little peanut ever in the world. She literally came up to my knees. And so we had a family nickname for her, which was Midget. So we called her Midge, right? Midge. And I taught her how to read, and she was so cool. You did. And she wrote M-I-G one day, just as she was learning how to read, and she thought that was Midge, and she was so excited, and I thought it was so cute. I didn't get into the D-G-E and all that yet. So after a while, she would write M-I-G, Midge, and one day she looked at it and she said, that doesn't say Midge, that says Mig. And I thought it was so cute, and then I could tell her about DGE, and we moved on in phonics. So ever since then I've called her Mig because I just think that's so super cute. And she calls me Gagi because she got to name me. I wasn't sure what my grandma name was going to be, and she just started calling me Gagi. To this day she calls me Gagi.
Yeah.
And all the grandkids
I don't know why.
call me Gagi. Yeah, you were a little girl. I guess that's what you could say. But okay. So anyways, let's get on with our compare and contrast. I even have statistics here, so this should be fun. All right, Charlie. The top TV shows of 1980 when I graduated. Tell me if you've heard of any of these, okay? Dallas?
No.
Dukes of Hazzard?
Nope.
Really?
Really?
60 Minutes?
No.
MASH? Wow.
What's
okay.
MASH?
It was like an army show. I thought for sure you heard of Dukes of Hazzard. Okay, the 2024, because we're taping this in January, so we're going to go with 2024. The top shows on the TV are Squid Games.
Yeah.
You've heard of that? Not me. Well, I've heard of it, but I don't know it. Landman.
No, I don't watch weird people shows. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Dune Prophecy.
No.
Black Doves.
No.
What about Dexter?
Yeah.
Dexter came in at number 7. I knew you liked that one.
Dexter should be number 1.
Should it? That's a good one.
Well, I feel like Squid Games is only really high because they just came out with another season.
Okay. All right. But that's on the TV. So when I was a kid, how I watched TV is in my living room. There's a great big huge TV that sat on the floor. No remote control. You had 3 channels. You had to get up and turn the channel to where you wanted it. And you watched whatever program was on. At 8 o'clock on a Friday night, a certain thing came on, and that's what you watched. No recording, no going back. And I remember probably around midnight, all the TV shut off. Like, boom, it was done. I think they played the national anthem. And then it was off until the next morning, like 6 o'clock or something.
That's weird.
Is that weird?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do they do if they stay up late? They just don't watch TV?
No, you went to bed and you got up early. No. Yeah, you didn't watch TV. It went off.
Okay.
Literally off the air. So how do you watch TV?
Just on the TV. I just turn it on.
Just on the TV, but what can
Netflix?
Netflix?
Hulu? Prime? Disney Plus?
Disney Plus.
You just go on it and find something to watch.
And you can,
or on my phone.
On your phone. All right, and you can watch it anytime you want. Just
Yeah.
click on and there it is. So big difference in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite TV show today?
I don't know.
Not sure?
No.
What do you watch when you go to bed at night?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons. Oh gosh, that's been around for a while. All right. How about top movies of 1980? Tell me if you heard of these. I know you've heard of some. The Shining.
Yeah.
Okay, I never watched it.
I didn't finish it, but
Wow.
I've seen part of it.
Star Wars?
No.
Star Wars 2? Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I don't like Star Wars.
I don't like Star Wars either. High five. Okay, Raging Bull. It was like a boxing show. I don't even remember that. Airplane? You never heard of Airplane? Did you ever hear the Blues Brothers?
No.
Okay. Well, it says top movies of 2024. Dune 2?
Yeah, that came out.
Really? The Brutalist?
I don't know.
Nosferatu?
I don't know.
Wild Robot?
I don't know.
Wicked,
Yeah.
number 16, and the Barbie movie came out.
Yeah.
It wasn't on there. What was your favorite movie, do you think?
That
Or-
came out last year.
Yeah.
Moana 2.
Oh, I forgot about that. A lot of people like that one. All right, and how do you watch movies? If you want to watch a movie, what do you do?
Go on Netflix.
Go on Netflix. You know what? If I wanted to watch a movie, I had to drive to another town, go into a movie theater, try to sneak in, but usually didn't work, and watch it.
I
And then
like
go back home.
movie theaters.
Yeah.
But they're really expensive now.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Okay, top actors of 1980. I know you know some of these. Jack Nicholson. You don't know Jack Nicholson.
No.
Robert De Niro.
I've heard his name.
You've heard his name. Signoria Weaver.
No.
Harrison Ford.
I've heard his name.
Okay. Mel Gibson.
Is that a girl or a guy?
It's a guy.
I've heard his name.
Okay. Michael J. Fox.
No.
Ooh. Michael Douglas.
I don't know.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Okay. Bill Murray.
I don't know who they are, but I've heard their names.
Okay, you've heard their names. Okay.
I can't like picture them in my head.
You can't picture them. All right, good enough. How about, so in 2024, Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
No way, don't know him. Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
I know him. Samuel Jackson? I think he's a
Heard his
black dude.
name.
Have you heard his name? I never heard of him. Denzel Washington?
I've heard his name.
Yeah. Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Everybody knows Brad Pitt. Glenn Powell? You do? Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
No way. Okay. So
He was in the new Wonka movie.
Was he?
He has a really square jaw.
Okay. All right. So, how do you keep up with your favorite actors?
What do you mean?
Like, if you want to know something or see what they're doing or what the latest scoop is on them, how do you find that out?
Google.
Google it.
Or Twitter.
Or Twitter. There you go. Social
Yeah.
media sites. You know how I kept up with my favorite actors?
You didn't.
Well, I didn't, except once a month, Tammy Freisinger, my neighbor, and I would scrape up our quarters and we would walk down to PNC and get a magazine called Tiger Beat. And we would take it back and we would read it for the whole month. And there would be a little scoop in there about Donny Osmond or Sean Cassidy or somebody that we wanted to know about. That's the only
weird.
way we could find out the news.
Well, like, everything's all over now. Like, famous people, just everything's on the internet.
Right, exactly. We didn't have something called the internet back then.
That's embarrassing.
I took typing class in school. Typing on a typewriter.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, isn't it? All right. So, who's your favorite actor or actress right now? Do you have one?
Not really.
Not really. Whatever is in a show that you like, a movie that you like. Okay. Top music songs. I know you know some of these from the 1980s. I Wanna Dance With You. Whitney Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, you do know it. What's love got to do with it? Tina Turner? See, I'm singing them so you'll get them.
Yeah.
Beat it, beat it. Yeah, oh, that's famous. Don't stop believing.
Yeah.
Journey. How about Hungry Like a Wolf? Duran Duran. No? I can't sing that one, but okay. You knew a lot of them. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
From TikTok.
From TikTok. There you go. Okay. The top music songs of 2024. Do you know Nasty by Tina Shea?
Probably. I don't know names of songs.
Just if they come on the radio, you recognize them.
Well, I'll know it on TikTok.
On
I don't listen to the radio.
What is with TikTok? They have music on there?
Yeah, that's all it is, basically. It's just little snippets of songs.
Huh. Do you know Pink Skies by Zach Bryan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful Things by Benson Boone?
You know that
do?
song.
I do?
Yeah, Jack sings it.
Really? Okay. Get It Sexy by Sexy Red?
Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah, you should sing it.
I don't know it. I've never heard it. This is one artist I know, Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Birds of a Feather?
Mhm.
Okay, so all of those are popular songs. How do you listen to your music then? When you want to hear a song, where do you go?
Apple Music,
Apple Music. You know where I went to hear a song?
the radio.
The radio with my tape. And then if a song came on you like, you quick tried to tape it so you could record it so you could hear it again. Or you went to something called the record store. And you got a record and
You
came
have a record
home
player,
and-
don't you?
I have a record player now, yes.
Well, a lot of people have record players now.
Yeah.
Just for like, because they look cute and records are like aesthetic.
Yeah. Retro.
Mhm.
I'm retro. All right. Top artists of 1980. These are singing artists. Okay, you already know Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Prince,
Yeah.
Madonna,
Yeah.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Okay. AC/DC,
Yeah.
U2,
No.
Queen,
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen.
I heard the name.
You've heard the name. He's the boss of rock and roll.
I
Okay.
don't like rock and roll.
Okay. Bon Jovi,
Yeah.
Def Leppard.
I seen it on a shirt.
I've seen it on a shirt. Okay. ABBA,
No.
Led Zeppelin,
I've heard the name.
REO,
No.
Cars,
Mm.
Chicago.
Mm.
Okay. So how about some of these? These are the ones on the popular list, but I know you like listening to rap mostly, right?
R&B.
What's R&B? Rhythm and blues?
I don't know what it stands for.
Okay. Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen. He's a country singer,
Really?
so I don't listen to him.
Okay. Farza Regada.
I don't even know what that says.
I don't either. Chappell Roan.
Yeah. Chapel Roan.
Drake.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Teddy Swims.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. It came up. Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
I know Kanye West. Future.
Yeah.
Is it one
He's
word?
a rapper.
Really?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar
Yeah.
and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
So okay, those are all pretty familiar to you. Wow. All right. 1980 favorite candy. This is statistically. Runts. Have you heard of them?
Are they in the little thing?
You know, I don't really remember Runts, so I don't know.
Okay.
Sour Patch Kids,
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces,
Uh-huh.
Jelly Beans.
Uh-huh.
My favorite personally was Payday.
Don't
I
they have
love
peanuts.
Peanuts and caramel.
don't
I
like
loved
that.
it. No. Okay. This year, your senior year, favorite candies: M&Ms, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Skittles,
Uh-huh.
Snickers. What's your favorite?
Twix.
Twix. That's chocolate
Or
and
Kit Kat.
caramel. Oh, Kit Kat. Yeah. Okay.
And like little cookie pieces and Twix.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So candy's candy no matter what generation you're in. Chocolate's still chocolate. Okay. All right. Favorite place to hang out for you? Just a hangout place. Where's your very favorite place to hang out with friends or
I don't have friends.
you do have friends, but okay.
Like, what do you mean?
Well,
hang
if
out?
you're going to hang out with somebody, where do you go to hang out?
Their house?
Their house. Just go to somebody's house.
Yeah, or like walk around.
Walk around. Okay, well, basically that's what we did. We would get into cars with a whole bunch of girls and just drive around Clyde like for 3 hours. Same streets, just drive around. Do
Yeah.
kids do that? Do they drive around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
gas is expensive.
See, seriously, we had to scrape our 75 cents up and we could drive around all night. So that was good. And the other thing is, in Clyde at least, you would walk down to the park because that's where everybody would meet. Just stand in the park and talk and stuff.
Well, I don't live in town.
That's
And
true.
The Wolcott Park's ghetto.
Okay, it is. Okay, all right. All right, drugs and alcohol. We're going there.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me about what drugs and alcohol are like in your generation?
What do you mean? What they're
Like what kind there is, how accessible are, how many kids do them?
Like everybody?
Everybody,
Not me.
not you. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, everyone's an alcoholic in school.
Lots of drinking,
Yeah, and they smoke weed in the bathrooms and stuff.
right?
Oh, and they're all vaping.
Yo, we didn't have vape back then, so that's a big thing. Yeah.
What else is on your list?
Yeah. Well, no, that's mine. When I was in school, weed was a thing, but it wasn't a big thing. Anyone who smoked weed was called a head.
Everybody smokes weed.
Yeah. So there were some kids that smoked weed, but it wasn't huge. Our big thing was drinking beer, kegs, and schnapps.
What's schnapps?
Schnapps is a liquor,
Oh.
and you would take that. So I guess alcohol was a big thing back in my day, and it's still a big thing for you kids. All right. All right. Now, how do kids connect with each other? Like, how do you talk to your friends?
On the phone, text them or FaceTime them.
Text them or FaceTime them. Okay.
Or snap them.
Or snap them. Okay. And that's a phone that you carry around with you, that you have all day, every day, never without the phone, pretty much, right? Even in school, did they let you have your phones?
Well, they're supposed to take them, but none of the teachers do.
But none of them do. Huh. Well, when I wanted to get a hold of one of my friends, I had to walk over across my kitchen to the wall where there was a phone hanging on the wall where you dialed your friend's number and then you said hello. That's how you got in touch with your friends. You didn't have access, just if you could make a phone call or go to a phone booth.
Oh,
and
they had
call.
phone booths?
They had phone booths.
Like around you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how we got a hold of people. Okay. So a typical morning for you, because you're your senior year, you got to get up, you got to go to school. What does it look like for you to go to school? What do you do?
I wake up and then I lay in bed and like scroll on TikTok.
Okay.
And then I get up and like brush my teeth and stuff and do my makeup and do my hair and then get dressed and go.
Okay. Do you eat?
Sometimes if I'm hungry.
Yeah. What do you?
But they have breakfast at school too.
They have breakfast. They never had that when I was a kid. Do you take a shower?
I take a shower the night before because I'm really slow.
So how long is the process, say, from the time you wake up to the time you leave the door? How long is that?
Well, we have to leave at like 7:20 maybe, but we usually leave at like 7:40 and school starts at 7:35, so we're late every day. But
Okay.
so I wake up. My alarm's set at like 5:40, but then I don't get out of bed till like 6:30
Wow. Okay, Charlie.
because I fall back asleep.
Do you do your makeup every day? Whole process? Like more makeup than mascara? Like his whole thing. Would you go to school without makeup? No. Yep.
I
Okay.
don't want to look ratchet,
What's ratchet mean?
like unpresentable and ghetto.
Well, I guess back in my day, I got up probably 15 to 20 minutes before I had to walk out the door. I always took a shower in the morning and washed my hair and combed my hair and left it soaking wet. I threw on jeans, a t-shirt, a zip-up hoodie, and sneakers, and I walked out the door.
People do that, just not me.
Yeah, okay. But you like to look presentable. And you like a little leisurely in the morning. You don't want to get up and rush. I get you. I shouldn't have went to school with my hair wet, though, because I had to walk a mile every day.
You had to walk to school?
Yes, I did. A mile.
They
Literally
didn't
a
have
mile.
buses?
I wasn't allowed because the bus picked up the kids across the street from me, but not the kids on my side of the street.
That's
It was dumb, yeah. And I walked and my hair would be soaking wet, and sometime I'd get to school and it'd be frozen. Yeah, it wasn't healthy for me.
Well, my school's not in town, so kids can't walk.
Right.
If they live in Wolcott, they have to walk to the middle school and then ride the bus to the high school. Because we don't live in the town of Wolcott. There's like not houses near the school.
I get you. Okay. All right. Okay. A day in school, like what's a typical day, the classes and lunch period, and just give me an idea of what it feels like.
You just go to your classes and sit there.
You trade classes.
Yeah.
Do you have like ABC day?
There's A, B days and C, D days, but A and C days are the same. So every other day.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know why they have 4. They should just have 2.
Right. No kidding. Huh. What's lunchtime like?
You just go to lunch and get your lunch and sit down.
And you get your lunch for free?
Yeah.
See, we never had free lunch or breakfast. That was out. You had to bring your coins and buy a lunch card.
And they have options too.
Do they?
They have whatever's like the hot lunches, and they have peanut butter and jellies and salads and like parfaits, and then they always have chocolate and regular milk and then like fruits or something.
Nice. Wow, that is way cool. Okay. All right. I was thinking, how did you do your homework? Like if you had homework, I know you don't really get it, but, or even your classwork, how do you research and stuff? Chromebooks. That's Chat GPT. Is it easy to cheat?
Mm-hmm.
I would think. You know what we had to do?
What?
We had to freaking go to the library, look through the card catalog for the book that you needed, and then get yelled at the librarian for something, and then walk over, pull that book out, put it down, find the page, go through the whole book, find the right thing, and then write it on your paper.
That is insane.
Yeah, we couldn't cheat very well.
That's probably why we're all stupid now.
That could be. Seriously. You know? Wow.
People just, in school, they like, so if there's like not like a worksheet, but like on the Chromebooks, if there's a bunch of questions we have to answer, they look them up. They're usually on Quizlet. And then they go find all the Quizlet answers, copy them onto their paper, and then they make a group chat with all the people in their class and send all the answers to it.
There you be. Okay. All right. Tell me about today, the kids' view on BOCES. Is that looked upon, or is it frowned upon, or what? Like, what do they think? What do people think about BOCES today?
But they don't really care. I mean, like, it's usually the smart kids that go because I don't know. It's just the smart classes. I don't go just because I didn't want to do anything there, but almost like a lot of people go. Like more people go than not.
Wow. You know, when I was in school and they had BOCES, it was so looked down on, which I thought was weird. But it was like the kids that could never get a job, or the, you know, the poor kids. They went off to BOCES. But anyone that was smart or cool, you never think of going to BOCES because there was some stigma attached to that.
Well, everyone goes to BOCES now, and like especially like the guys go for like welding and stuff, and then they get high paying jobs while they're in high school and they don't have to go to school. For BOCES they just like go out and work.
Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. It's always been a great program, but boy, the attitude towards it has changed so much, which I'm glad to see. All right, I have biggest stresses of going to school. What would you say your biggest stress is going to school? Or for kids, you know, in school today.
Like in general, not just me.
In general.
Getting shot up.
Seriously.
People getting in fights is kind of annoying. I don't get in fights, but like, and people are just crazy. Like a couple, like before break, these girls were like screaming. We had to go into like 3 holding places because these girls were just screaming at the teachers. Like, and then I think this girl's mom was trying to get into school because her daughter was freaking out. They were like screaming at the teachers and swearing and being crazy and causing a scene, so we had to stay in our classrooms.
Yeah. Wow. So that's kind of common for today, right?
Yeah.
That's not abnormal. It's not like once in a while, but
Like all the time.
typically happens. The screaming, the fighting, the worries about shootings. Gosh, I feel sorry for you kids. My biggest stress of school, what I remember, was having to walk home after school because I was tired.
Yeah.
That was really I never worried about a school shooting. I mean, kids could be dumb, but teachers had respect, and you didn't worry about any of that stuff. I really have a heart for you
Nobody
guys.
respects the teachers now.
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't listen to them or anything.
Wow. That's crazy. And teachers can't do anything.
Mm-mm.
They can't say anything. They can't touch them. They can't. Wow. All right. Okay. Future. Well, here I have a stat. 1980, the number of school shootings in America were 21 in the nation. 2024, 328 in the nation. You know how much that increased? That's insane.
A lot.
That's crazy. All right. Future plans. I have a stat here, and then I'll ask you about yours. When I graduated, 33 out of 100 kids went on to college, whether it was a junior college or a four-year college. When you graduate, it's expected 61.4%, so 61 out of 100 will go off to college, so that's doubled.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you? What are you going to be?
Going to St. Bonnie's.
Going to St. Bonnie's. Oh, St. Bonnie's. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think most of the kids, or evidently more than half the kids, will be heading off to college?
A lot of people go to college.
So that's typical, kind of expected. Yeah.
Unless they already have jobs now, or like families that like have like farms and stuff. They don't really have to go to college because they already have a farm and
They can
family, and they
have
can work there.
Right, the family business. Wow, wow. Well, Charlie, I really appreciate you being on. I thought some of this compare and contrast was interesting. I expected to see differences, and we
Yeah.
sure did. I didn't think you'd know quite as many like musicians and stuff, but you're pretty well read in music, and you listen to a lot of different things. And as you say, TikTok brings up all different kinds,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Who's your favorite TikTok star to watch? Anybody?
I just watch true crime stuff.
Ooh, you love that stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You got me watching some. There's something on YouTube called 48 Hours, and it tracks the last 48 hours of a person's life and all the events until tragedy happened.
Really?
It's actually pretty interesting. It's not gross.
I watch Rotten Mango.
I never heard of that.
You should watch her. You would like her.
Would I? Would I be scared?
Mm-mm. She does true crime things, and she like is like really well spoken, and she like explains it really well. But then she also like censors it and doesn't make it so like graphic and like gross.
Is that on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
And each episode's like an hour, and she's more tells about the background of like the victims and like what their families did after to like help the cause and everything. And she doesn't just like get in. She gets into the person that did the stuff too, but she gets in. Tries to focus on like the victims. And
Yeah, yeah. Charlie had fun. We got into Only Murders in the Building. Did you guys watch that series? We loved it. I think we've watched all of them except the last one you bought out halfway through. Yeah, and
But you told me what
I
happened.
did tell you what happened, but that was a fun one to share with you. Okay, well, Charlie, thanks for being on. I appreciate it. You're awesome. I'm excited to see where the world takes you in your next steps, and maybe we'll have her back when she's in college on Reed Road Rambling. Thanks for joining us.